Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're operating in BR duos. We're in spectating mode. We've got Mean Mark operating with Floppy Fish. So we are in very early game here. Went out of zone. We died in the gulag intentionally just so we can spectate. And so now we got Mean Mark and Floppy Fish here. Okay, let's see how these guys are operating. So these guys are operating in the downtown AO, it looks like. I got the helicopter. Not a lot of money on hand. Pistols. Okay, so these are a recon squad. Very dangerous to be doing a recon in downtown. I'm not sure if I agree with this. It is what it is. They got it done though. Okay, so they're moving out. Let's see what they mark next. I wonder if they're gonna go for one of the recons here. Yep, okay. Oh, and a rocket just got fired. They gotta be careful. Okay, let's see how if they use SOP here. Okay, one guy got out. This is very dangerous, but they have a trophy system on the helo. I like that they're working together. I do like that. Sometimes we drop a guy off and we kind of, one guy's flying, one guy's on ground, but this is actually an interesting option here because you can kind of work together. Okay, we're gonna go to, let's go to Floppy Fish. So we do have 70 people, 70 teams and 125 players. So the goal of the spectating video is let's see how these teams are operating. Let's see what kind of lobbies we're in, what we can learn from players, right? We always learn new things. We can always spot things that players can do better. And we can kind of improve our self-awareness in the game and how we conduct ourselves. Kind of see how people do things, right? And then you learn to see what you can do differently, right? So the goal is to really get better at the game, get better at decision making, resource management, risk management. These are all the kind of the various things that we're trying to do. And I don't like this at all from a risk management standpoint. You don't want to be flying so low in downtown. Very dangerous. You're almost tempting somebody, right? Like if there's teams operating in the air, they're like, oh, look at that helo here. Let's go RPG in, right? So I'm a little bit concerned there. This is something I would never do recons in zone like this close, because it's just so dangerous. I've just been burnt doing this so many times before. But they have a trophy system. One thing they have done, oh, look at that guy. Right, some random guy just flew through. Like one thing that I do like is that they have a trophy system on this helo. Again, so dangerous for him to be flying so low here. Okay, Floppy Fish has taken the controls of the helo. Let's see what Mean Mark is doing. So there's another trophy system. I'm surprised he didn't grab that. I would have just grabbed that anyways. And there he is. Okay, I like that they're working together so effectively. And to their credit, they did get 2 done, and here they can buy their loadout. So this is very good. Okay, let's see if he drops him the money. Okay, doesn't drop him a lot. Oh, that guy's really, really conservative with his money. Oh, guys are here. I'd just go ahead and drop that loadout. This is rather interesting. Okay. Oh my god. I like that he didn't drop the loadout there. I do appreciate that now that I think about it. Because the loadout would have bogged him down and it would have maybe even triggered another team for pushing because they would have saw the loadout box come down. So sometimes teams are like, oh, they're getting a loadout, let's push them. So I do like that they didn't do that. Yesterday I dropped a loadout at a really non-ideal location and it got us killed instantly. And afterwards FX Juice was like, why'd you do that? He's right though. Okay, let's pick up the G. So these guys are really doing everything by the book right now. They've got the loadout. They're moving to zone. They didn't really use their money appropriately. Like, they could spend more time at the buy. I'm really a little bit annoyed with these snipers that are shooting into the crowd here, into the car. So overall, things are rolling here for these guys. Okay. We haven't been able to observe their movement, so we'll see what the movement is looking like. Looks like there's a team on the buy on the right side there. Okay, they're going to the buy. This could be dangerous. I'm not sure if I agree with this team so far. Like, dude, just stop somewhere and get a loadout, right? Get your guns at least, right? Like, what are you guys doing here? Okay. There could be somebody on there is somebody on the train. Be careful, guys. Yeah. How would they not know that? This is ridiculous. How would they not know that? How would they not know somebody was on that train, given that there's no contract on the train? Like, come on, guys. This is ridiculous. And they got team wiped. Well, isn't that sad? Okay, so these are AGC. And I'm him. Okay. Okay. I'm him has 0 kills. I don't think you're him if you got 0 kills, but let's go back to AGC. So he's got 4 kills so far. He's running the GPR. That's interesting. And I'm assuming he's got a sniper to go with it. So these guys have really done the zone loadout here. They've done lots of recons. They've got their gas masks equipped. And are they getting off here? Is that what they're doing? Or is he just bringing the car as a support vehicle? Looks like he is. Okay. Oh no, they both got off. I think they're done with it. They're like, okay guys, this is enough. Let's go position up in a building or something. They're going for their gunfighter options, I'm assuming. Both have UAVs, I like that. Okay, so he's got a sniper. HDR, okay. Doesn't need that. Okay, so it looks like these guys have done a good job here. No slide canceling and just running. Okay, so these are not the guys. Okay, so these guys are not gonna win. Okay. Again, when we see no slide canceling, we can tell you right away that these teams are just not equipped to win. Look at this. Oh, bad snipes. Okay, good place at least. Yeah, so no slide canceling, no aggressive weapon swaps equals no win. And I know it's maybe too easy to simplify it in that fashion, but I can tell you we have a lot of experience with the game, and these guys are just not gonna win. It is what it is. It's just like, you gotta swap your weapon at least, right? I tell people, why do you want to swap your weapon? Let's discuss that, right? What's the value in doing weapon swapping? A couple of things. One, it keeps you fresh on your fingers, right? You're kind of ready to respond. So you can kind of belly flop, you can slide cancel, and somebody's in here. Let's see how this fight goes. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, that was good. Maybe I gotta try the C4s out, because I didn't know they were this powerful. Holy shit. Or was it just his execution that was so well done? Okay, either way, so yeah, no slide canceling, no weapon swapping. You keep, so all these things keep your kind of fingers fresh, keeps you on the fingers on the pulse, really, right? And okay, there you go. Oh, nice slide cancel there. That was good. So his teammate is closing the distance. This is a little bit risky. Oh, his teammate downed him. he got melted. You got completely deleted.
Taking fire.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Our controller died there. We just had to plug it back in. And it's still not plugged in. Give us a second. Not sure what's going on here. Okay, we're plugged in now. Okay, this guy's down. Okay, so this guy got deleted. So are these guys gonna win the gulag here? Okay, he won the gulag. Yeah, like I said, guys, I can tell you a team when they're not gonna win, right? Like, look at these guys, right? They're pushing a house. They don't have an SMG. They're not weapon swapping. They're not slide canceling. Yeah, okay, you have recon insights, but you're not gonna win the game like this. Like, you're just look at this again. No slide canceling, right? So another reason why you want to slide cancel is because you're kind of like changing. Like, if somebody's gonna shoot you, they have a hard time shooting you if you're slide canceling, right? You're weapon swapping, you're slide canceling, you're going left and right. It's just, I don't know. The movements is one of the biggest parts of this whole game. Anybody can run straight and run left and shoot their weapon, right? Anybody can do that. You don't have to have any skill to do that. So the skill comes in once you can move left, right, you can slide cancel. So, and if I had $1 for every time I said slide cancel, I'd probably be like a millionaire right now because this is what we talk about. Alright, so again, no weapon swaps yet, right? He's scrapping at the bits now to get money. So imagine the power position they had, controlling the Yale, 2 UAVs in pocket. They could have popped a UAV in that instant too when they went for that engagement, because I think he got shot by another guy. So, you know, from being fully geared up to now being basically beggars looking for money here. And if he runs into a team, he's gonna die. And there's a team right there. You better be careful not getting too close to them. Oh, you just run by a stack of money. There you go. That's one thing our teammates are terrible at. They just leave stacks behind like this. Like, oh, and then they'll make an excuse like, oh.
You're losing ground. Moving.
I'm liking the GPR. Yeah, okay. That was a completely unnecessary fight that he went into. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, let's take a look at Private Pickel. So he's on the 7 kills. Let's see here. Are we seeing a slide cancel? Yep, we saw a slide already. Okay. Are we seeing a weapon swap? Are we seeing a slide cancel yet? That's gonna tell us whether we can trust him to win the game. No slide cancels. Just... No. And his teammate is getting lit up. He's not covering him. He's not smoking. Nice night. He's a great sniper. I give him that. He's a very good sniper. I give him that. But he's just not a good slide canceller. I like the angle he took here. This is a very good angle. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. And the gas is coming. rushed out a bit. He made that guy back off. That's good that he's moving now. He's kind of getting himself in zone. Now they're gonna hold these guys. Okay, this is turning out to be a pretty good gunfight here. Private Pickel and touch. Oh, ouch! Sorry, I don't know why I thought it was touch. Again, not a big fan of this operation. Okay, that's a GG's for that guy. That guy just did not want to change roofs. He didn't want to come to the ground floor. He just wanted to come out and... Yeah, that's the definition of insanity right there, right? Keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. And let's hope these guys take advantage of this buy and buy UAV, self-reses. Let's really hope that they're thinking like that. Okay, good. They're moving in the right direction. That's good. It's a no-brainer, really, when you're so close. Okay, self-reses. Okay, UAV. Okay, pop one. Bought one. Bought a precision. I would have bought a UAV. I would take his money. I would take his money. I would take his money and buy another UAV for pocket. Yeah, this is just... That could be the reason why they lose the game. I mean, he bought plates. I give it to him, but they still have money to buy a UAV. They could still do it. Buy one for in pocket. Why not, right? Why not, right, guys? This could be your last opportunity to use a buy. So one mistake like this is going to now cost them the game. Again, they're just not a team that can win because of that simple mistake they made. Because you just can't make mistakes like this. I know it's like trivial stuff that we're talking about, but this is literally the difference between winning and losing. Literally, this is why successful people are successful, because they don't shortchange the small stuff, right? It may seem small, but this is why we have SOPs, right? It's your final buy. Let's use the money. Let's get all the tools to our advantage. Let's give ourselves every advantage we can. I don't actually disagree with the precision strike purchase. I like that purchase, right? I like that. I would have much rather they bought an armor box, right? Even if they bought an armor box, I would be okay with that. But they didn't. The fact that they have money that they didn't use, and it's literally their last buy station opportunity. And let's confirm whether it is the last buy. Yeah, it's pretty much the last buy because they're not going to be going to this one. They're not. It's center zone. Somebody's dug in there. They're just going to be playing edge now, right? It wouldn't be smart for them to go there anyways. So, yeah, it was their last buy. And look at this. A UAV right now would be so advantageous, right? Hey, somebody's close. Pop that UAV. Boom. UAV's up. And then they would know where the guy is. Now the guy could just be... There's a malt. The guy could be hovering around here, yeah. Again, a UAV here would have made sure they knew where they were going. The guy dumped a random precision. His teammate dumped a precision. Oh. There you go. Again, you know. Now he's on fire. Not sure why he's sniping. Looks like his teammate killed somebody. How many kills is this teammate on? Let's take a look. 7 piece. Okay, so his teammate is dropping bodies. So they are dropping bodies, right? But dropping bodies and winning are two different things, and they're yeah, they've got another down there. Both teams, 21 players. So we got Private Pickel, we got Ouch still. They're still in this. They're pushing a squad relentlessly. I'm just turned off by this team. You know, as soon as you make a tactical mistake, a grave mistake, as I call it. Again, if they had an armor box, hey, drop that armor box right now. Boom, right away. Everybody's got full plates. Like, I just don't like this stuff, right? Again, no place. Now they're dead. Now they're dead. They have no. Now he's trying to run away. Like, where are you gonna go, man? Now they ran away. Okay. Yeah, everywhere they're gonna. Now they're dead. Now they're panicking, right? They completely changed their entire AO. Their teammate is dead and he's dead. He's gonna die now. Now he's trying to escape. He's gonna get shot out of this car. Somebody's throwing thermites at him. There's a guy laying prone there. Oh my god. Guys, we have seen this playbook so many times. We have seen this playbook so many times, right? This is why we tell you guys, listen to us, listen to our guidance. We're not trying to insult your intelligence, right? Look at this guy, slide canceling. Okay, and he's got only 1 kill, right? And look at him. He just completely destroyed that team. So we got Gabar, and he's in trouble. Okay, that's the end of the rope for him. I mean, he was in trouble anyways. All right, explosive 33. Let's see what we got with explosive 33. Again, we called it with those guys, right? Private Pickel. Like, I'm disappointed. Yeah, these guys, let's see what these guys are working with. They got the position, they got the armor boxes, $23,000, lots of money they have. They don't have self-reses, which is a little interesting. So they're the only duo left now. They're playing this quite strategically. Right, they're taking no risk here. I like that. Again, we don't know their backstory. They may have done some great operations to get to this point. Again, you know, if a self-res was available, now it's a 1v1v1. And I think one guy's on the top, one guy's there at the bottom. 1v1, and it's the guy at the bottom. He's on their body. Delusional. He's on the 9 kills. He's right there, okay. And he didn't even give himself a head glitch. Okay. So another garbage lobby, right? Completely garbage. Yeah, just when people don't listen to our recommendations, this is the outcomes that happens. So yeah, we're just I don't know what the lessons learned here are other than, guys, pay attention to details. That's it. Details matter. Mistakes will cost you in this game. One UAV or an armor box and they would have been fine. They wouldn't be panicking, they wouldn't be running away. They would have controlled the AO. Yeah, I'm just so frustrated watching that operation. Thanks for watching though, guys. Again, I hope we learned something through that. Let's use all of the resources to our disposal, right? And let's use that to win. So thanks again, everybody. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye-bye.